Hello and thank you for checking out the FatherFit community. So I'm going to do a quick run through here to take you through all of the sections that we've got currently. It's currently the 9th of July 2023, so there might be more added depending on when you're looking at this. And then any questions, literally drop me a message on Instagram. I'm always happy to help. So when you join the community, you'll go into the Start Here section, and this gives you a little bit of a brief about what's in the community and kind of what to do. We then go to the introduce yourself, where everyone introduces themselves and we all say hello and we get to know each other, because part of this community is connecting with other dads who want to help others like you and support you. And essentially the guys who've been in there for a month, 2 months, 3 months are just further down the road than you. So they're here to offer their support and guidance, and it helps us smash through limiting beliefs that all of us have. We've then got a bit about the community guidelines, which, keeping it short is just be respectful, be nice. And then we get into the meat and bones. So each one of these is a series of lessons, which is where the key information comes from. So there's 2 ways to use this community. One is for the information, and it's very much no nonsense. We focus on what's important. It's concise because, let's be honest, as dads, none of us have a huge amount of time. And it focuses on what you need to know at certain intervals. I'm not going to throw the kitchen sink at you straight away, because you'll read everything and be like, this lark is not for me. When actually we can take it slow, we can take it 1 month at a time, build on it. And by doing it that way, it's more manageable. And by doing it in manageable steps, it sticks, it lasts. So the first bit is Start Here. Now this is just the technical bits where we're setting up a Google Drive, getting the right documents and sheets in there so you know what you need to have and it's all set up correctly. Then we've got the training programs for month 1, the nutrition for month 1, and psychology for month 1, which is finding your why, and then a little bit about talking to your friends and your family. And then each month after, we have a new home workout or gym workout, depending on where you're training, another topic on nutrition, and another topic on psychology too. So one of the really cool additions that I've put into this community is Dad's First 5K. So a lot of the guys in the community were saying, I want to get into running, I really want to do it. And so I thought, let's create a course in a community on it. So a bunch of us are on Strava, and we've got a FatherFit Run Club on Strava, so you can join that and we all support each other there too. But this is good information, and it sets out a target for you to do your first 5K. The next one in the works is 5 to 10K, and that's my current goal at the moment. So it's fantastic because I'm going to trial and error all of the ways we can do it and then put what works into an actual course. Then we've got the meat and bones of it. So we've got the support forum, we've got the community chat where everyone can post different questions, different comments, and we all support each other here. And there's lots of things going on here. We've got a section for sharing your wins, so anything that you do and you want to share with the group and it's pretty cool, put it in. The announcement section is where I just give announcements on the community, different questions that I have. If there's anything new coming in, I kind of let everyone know there. And then we've got the Run Club as well, which again is just another forum where everyone can stick questions in, and we've got a few more experienced runners who are really helping the rest of the guys get the information that they need. So the resource section, this is updated weekly. We have different bits here, and we have a video that goes into it, normally from the Q&A session. But we've got a whole host of information on nutrition, and then we've got more on training, and then we've got some more on lifestyle too, which is pretty cool. And so that's all in there for you to go through at your own time and to ask questions. I'm always in here as well. And that's key. So this is my baby. This is what I love doing. I get so passionate about health, fitness, specifically for dads. Now, the reason why I specifically get excited for dads is because of the impact it can have on our kids and our little ones. So to give you a personal version of myself, where I've recently started running. So I did a 100K walk, and I had to drop out at 77K because my hips and my knees gave way. I figured I haven't done enough stress through the joints. I'm fit, I'm active, but I've never really done much running. And the impact through the joints really helps support it. So I've started my own running journey, and for something which I hated and swore I'd never do, I'm thoroughly enjoying it, which I never thought I would. But my little boy Bo is 2.5 at the time of this recording, and he now says, "Daddy, can we run to the park?" And it is wicked. He's got his little legs and they just go and go and go. And I know purely it's because he's been watching me run. He watches me on the park runs and he gives me a little high five every time I run past. And then every time I see him, I have to run faster. So it helps me too. But the power of helping dads and having this really cool community here where we've got a great bunch of people who just want the best for everyone else is amazing. Because the impact it's going to have on the next generation and your little ones is going to be absolutely phenomenal. One of the most recent courses I've put in, and it's still secret, which is why there's no course content. I promise I've done it, and it is in there. When you sign up, it will be in there. Is Motivation Toolbox, the dopamine edition. And this goes through what dopamine is, how it affects the body, how we can manage the way dopamine works within our body. And it talks about baseline levels of dopamine, peaks and troughs, how it works towards motivation, which a lot of people get wrong. And it's just manageable, concise information for you to action and for you to help keep you motivated on this journey. So in each of the training programs, we also have exercise demos, and then we've got a whole host of exercise demos, some with videos that take us through how to do the exercise. And then of course, if you ever have a question on it, stick it in the community chat and I'm there to help answer. We've got a bunch of questions about training in here too, which have come from different members asking in the Q&A. So then we've got the live calls. We've got a live Q&A every single week. Now you don't have to turn up to the live Q&A to ask a question because as dads, as parents, it's not always possible, and that's okay. So you can stick questions in this section here, and then I run through them and I will go through them and answer all of them, upload the question, the answer, and then go through it there. With over 10 years experience in the gym, I find I can really hone in on what you want to know, but more importantly, what you need to know too, because you might ask one question and there's things you might not know about because this may be a relatively new topic, health and fitness to you. So I can fill in those blind spots and I go into depth on what you also need to know there. That's a community. So if you have any questions, drop me a message on Instagram. I'm always happy to help and I hope to see you in here soon.